I messed up the first time. I forgot to press the time button because I like to keep track of how much time I'm going on. So, yeah. Like I totally forgot. Like I started, then I looked at the time. I was like, oh no, I don't know how long I've been doing this. So here we are. Here we are again shooting. I didn't even put out my last video yet. Well, I'll most likely I'm gonna have a video out before this video, so it don't even matter. Like I don't know how I'm doing this. I don't know if I'm gonna give like parts or whatever, but you'll get it. You're gonna get it. It's coming. Um, but yeah, welcome back to another episode of I don't even know what this podcast calls. I call it the I call it the Effect Podcast, but I don't know. Just welcome back. Welcome back to seeing me and me talking about stuff. Um yeah, you already know. Already know. Already know. Okay. You already know what we're going to start off with. So, let's just get into it. Quarantine. It's like semi quarantine at this point. It's not even, I shouldn't even call it like full quarantine. It's like semi quarantine because people are outside. They're doing what they want to do. People working already, putting their lives out there every day. Um, so yeah, man, it's, yeah, I don't know. Like I'm hearing from other places across the world on like them being good at this quarantine stuff and things are getting better and the cases are down to none and we're here and it keeps going up and people keep dying. I don't even know where we even go at this point, honestly. Like I don't know. I don't know. Every day is like a new thing. Every day is just like, well, let's see what's going to happen today. Like, we can't go back to what we had because what we had has been has been bullshit. Has been bullshit for many years. But it's just I don't even know if it's not even a but. It's just like people I feel like I don't know. I don't even know because it's like because now about schools. There we go. We could talk about. That's what we could talk about is schools. Schools are coming back. They. I don't even want the president. This guy that's in power kinda, and people in the government are saying it's cool for kids to go back to school. They saying kids can't get sick, even though a black girl just died, just passed away from um, COVID. She was 9 years old. It was like maybe a week, 2 weeks ago. It's hard to even give timelines anymore because, bro, it's literally all these days. I'm back to work, and all these days are the same. Like it's more than usual. Usually, you have those days before where um some days just kind of feel just like the same thing. Like you kind of get lost, but you get back on track. Like during the pandemic, ever since the beginning of the pandemic, it just like time just doesn't matter. Like the timeline, like I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, none of these days. It's all just one long ass day. That's just how it is. That's how it feels right now. It's been one long ass day since Kobe died. Pretty much. Like, pretty much. It's just been one long ass day because it's the same shit that's happening every day. Cases keep going up. We gotta go to work. Uh, um, I forgot what I was about to say. Um, it's just like repetitive. Oh yeah, protests every day. Protests is still going on. People are still getting assaulted, beaten by police and unmarked agents. They got unmarked agents and soldiers out here. I know the most talked about one is Portland because Portland is just like every day. It's just like it's like a I wouldn't say a fight. It's the protesters getting assaulted, and it's still interesting how the police are still being violent, even when we call out their violence. And through all this, we still can't even really quarantine. Like we really didn't quarantine. That staying in the house in the beginning literally did nothing at all. My doorbell rings randomly. I don't know. I hope that there can be a actual lockdown that's effective because I read I think it was a Twitter thread that it basically just give you just a little bit more detail of what like simple easy steps to cut down these cases and cut down these deaths. And it's basically just wearing a mask, staying indoors majority of the time unless it's necessary, and social distance. That's really it. Literally it. Like wear a mask when you go out. If you're going out, let it be necessary. If not, stay your ass in the house. And if you're going to be outside, social distance. Stay away from each other. I get it, you want to be around people. I get it. I get it. Especially for extroverts. I get it. I get it. You want to be around people. It's cool. It's fun. It is. But at certain times, you kind of just got to stay home and be like, hey, let's really fix this. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if people are going to listen. I don't know if who knows? We'll see if we get an actual lockdown in the future. But probably not. I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard trying to be optimistic on this. It is because it's just like you already forced people in the beginning to stay at home. Didn't work. Who knows if you're gonna do this again? Like who knows? Because you're already sending kids out there, and I know I just heard that a bunch of cases was caught in I forgot where, um, but a bunch of cases were caught in like the first week or two in school for kids. So there's that. Um, but yeah, man, shout out to all the schools that have virtual classes right now. And it just sucks for the parents that has no choice to be like, hey man, like I can't just have my kids in virtual class. Like I can't. I can't do it. So it sucks for those parents that have no choice to send their kids out for possible and COVID, getting COVID, and possibly passing away because America. Gotta make some money. That's what it is, right? It's what our country is, right? Capitalism, right? Imperialism, elitism. That's what it is, man. I let me do Black Lives Matters because I tried to maybe maybe I should put quarantine and Black Lives Matters. I think I already talked about Black Lives. A majority of it is like Portland with the protests and Nick Cannon. I saw an article. Nick Cannon said he was going to vote for Kanye West because he's a black man. That doesn't surprise me. That's what I'll say about that. That doesn't surprise me. That's all I got. It doesn't surprise me. So yeah. So what else? What else I could talk about? Black Lives Matter. I mean, it's saying what most people are saying is we want justice for Breonna Taylor, Elijah McClain, Toyin. I don't. I'll have to get an update on Toyin. I'm not sure because they haven't talked about it at all. I'm not sure what's going on with her trial and stuff. And what's going on with that? So yeah, man, you just gotta keep fighting. Let me get to something a little bit. I'm just hitting things. Let's get to something a little bit lighter. All right, let's get. All right, let's get to somewhat kind of lighter stuff. I don't know because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But the WAP video, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, single came out. I'm not sure if this is probably like just a single they just wanted to put out together, or if it's Cardi B is gonna put out an album soon. I don't know. How I feel about the video is I like it a lot. It's like pretty much like I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it. It was a beautiful thing to see. But people didn't think that. If you don't know what WAP is, it is wet as pussy, right? Right? I hope, because I know I never really said it out loud, but now I'm saying it out loud. I'm like, is it wet ass pussy? I don't really. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just this is funny because it is like the first time I'm saying it out loud, and saying it out loud is it's funny. It's funny, and that's not even the funniest part. The funniest part is whoever, I don't know if they sampled it or if they got somebody to say it, but when they said there's some whores in this house, bro, why is that so funny to me? It's like the way he says it, it's like it's like it sounds like somebody was saying it in a play, like a medieval play. There's some whores in this house. Like, I'm just like, okay, I like it. Just so I be like, yo, there's some whores in this house. Like, what? Hold on, wait. What do you wait? Hold on. Where are we at right now? But getting back to people on Twitter not liking stuff, which is a common thing because people on Twitter don't like a lot of things. People on Twitter hate everything, pretty much. I mean, the way you gotta see it is like, um, it's just Twitter being Twitter, man. It's just social media being social media. You gotta understand that it's always gonna be one person that's not gonna like what you do or what you say just because. That's it. You just gotta take it how it is, man. And it's just, a lot of it has to do with people uh, dealing with problems with themselves, and it's never really you, unless you're coming off as like hurtful or whatever, which they weren't. They were just having fun making a video and a dope ass song that I endorse forever. um, but yeah, man, what were people saying? I know there was even like politicians getting on it. It was like they were trying to ban it or something. I'm like, bruh, what are we banning? Let's be real. We're humans. We all like sex. Like, come on. We all know what the hell is going on. We're adults here. We're adults. Some people don't act like it, but we're adults. This is like the most positive song of all time. And it really doesn't, it's almost, this is a happy song. This is like Pharrell happy song, but XXX. Like, but like, once again, man, I don't know why, but black people, even more specific, black women get put under a microscope like no other. I never understood it, why black people get put under a microscope of being like, oh, you can't do this, that, whatever. Like, I don't remember how people reacted when what's that song? That, it's like itchy, itchy, ya, ya, something. What is that song? It's with like Christina Aguilera, Little Kim. Damn. I wish I remember the song. But that song was, I guess you would say, like raunchy or whatever. But like, it's weird, man. It's weird. And then you got men out here saying that like men are like clutching their pearls and like, oh my god, this is too much. And that made me really think. Like, I made a YouTube video about how I listen to hip hop, how I love hip hop, but how a lot of male rappers have a lot of problematic lines, verses in their songs, and it makes you just be like, you just like kind of in a weird contradiction. And it's just like, I know a lot of those people that are talking about that, a lot of men that are talking about that, probably listen to those problematic verses and was like just vibing out, like in the zone and shit. And it's just like, your misogyny is showing, your patriarchy is showing, all that stuff is showing. That's what I see out of it. from the males, the men of this. Um, I don't know. I don't see a lot of women. I know I don't get a lot of like hateful comments and tweets that be coming on my timeline like that because it's just depending on who I follow. So when I see it from other people like tweeting or talking about it, it's just like, hmm, I'm glad I'm not following those people. But yeah, man, I love the video. Song is great. Um, it's weird that YouTube they they almost gave them like a limit of what they can say in the video, and they like blanking out like Cardi B, like the second half of Cardi B and Megan Stallion's verses, and I'm just like, bro, what are we doing here? Like I've seen you guys have songs that were not cut and they were X rated verses before, and they're not, you don't cut them out. So it's just like that was weird. Another weird thing is Kylie Jenner. I mean, when I first watched it and I heard people were talking about Kylie was in the video, I was like, you know what? Let me see what they talking about. I get it. I did not I did not expect Kylie to get a whole like walking scene, like a whole walking clip. Like that shit was like 10 seconds. Like I thought maybe she was in the cut. She could have been in the cut. I was like, yo, she could have been in the cut like twerking. I'd been fine with that. But she got a whole walking scene. I was like, huh. Hmm. I she could have been in the cut. She could have been in the cut. I know a lot of people were saying they were giving their thoughts on like who should have been doing that part. Um, which I wouldn't mind seeing those options, other options. But yeah, Kylie could have been in the cut twerking. I would have been fine with that. I was just like, it really just kind of, it was like, there was a little deflation in the video because it was just like, it was like, cool. But yeah, man, overall, the video is still great. I have no problems. I support it. I support wet ass pussy. Yes, I do. Is there anything else I gotta say about that? I think that's it. I think we cover pretty much all of it. Yeah. Did we? Yeah. Mm. Okay.